Council ko Inimbara, Chairman, Commissioner Sol.
The usher is just looking for my witness. Thank you.
Witness or Haina?
Abina.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sarjo.
Okay, good afternoon. And you also.
Mr. Sarjo. Itinyang Mr. Sarjo.
Did you have a good lunch?
E konton kendo sotoreba.
Please draw the microphone closer to you so we can hear you.
Michael sabay balay sajen se moyno yediam Michael kono.
During the last session, you gave us a brief introduction into who you were. And you started telling us about what had happened on the date of the incident when the witch hunters came to Makumbaya. You had just finished telling us about the 2 witch hunters that came to your workplace looking for a particular lady.
Silang yo mo fulol mi alon ko wol mu buwa motala leti yela ko mo fole pareta kabri nata ko be mus dole ni kan.
And you were just about to tell us about other witch hunters that came after they left.
So o buwa motala dol minul nata wo kola pareta non ko wala ko mo fomol bare nata wuli kata kontongola.
Kindly continue from that point and tell us what happened.
Sila isa continue no o dulanto ka fomol muniketa.
Okay.
That's true. It's exactly how it happened.
Because more only 20 minutes
when the 2 people left, in 20 minutes time, 3 people came back again.
So
when they came, they found me sitting there with a friend because there were some chairs inside the workshop where I used to sit with people.
Okay,
that's where these 3 people found us. We were 4 in number. When they came, they pointed their mirrors towards the 4 of us. Because the other 3 people in the workshop with me were friends who just came to visit me. I was the 4th.
So
when these 3 people came, they were pointing their mirrors towards us, they were dancing and making gestures. They started with my friend. He has passed away. May Allah have mercy on his soul. They told him to spread his palms. They looked into his palm and left him. They came to me. But by the 3 who came, one of them was the other guy who came with somebody else before. He was the 3rd of the 3 who lastly came there. They told me to open my palms. I opened my palms to them.
Nimun na da follow la nimun abudali mun bula ne kona ko yo. Ya da nga foyle ko mushindu mo ya mun bula atada ibida e baba indal.
Well, the person who came with the two new people, the person who previously came with somebody else, that third person looked at my palms and said to me, yes, you remember when I came here before, I told you that this lady, you should tell us about her. Now you will follow her.
Okay.
After that, he told me, you are not well. I said, me? They said yes. I told them, somebody who is doing this hard work for how many years? And how can you tell me that I am sick? How did you know that? I told them, I am quite well. I told them, maybe you people are the sick ones, but me, I am quite well. They told me that you are insulting us. I told them, you are the first to insult me. So I had an argument with them. They said I must go. I said I am not going. I told them I don't know where I am going. But when the argument became hotter, 3 of them rushed on me. One of my friends told me that, you know, before there was a time when you used to suffer from stomach pain. Maybe that's what they saw. I replied to him that these people didn't see anything in me. I told my friend that, didn't you hear what they said? If I fail to point out this woman to them, then I have to take this woman's place. They'll take me away. But there is no way. Whatever God destines happens. That was the time when one of my friends advised me. But because if you fail to go, they will just call these green boys who will come here and torture you. Because you are an elderly person inside this village. And if you refuse to go, when these green boys come here, they will torture you and they will take you away. When you return to this village, it will be something shameful for you. Well, I didn't deny my friends. That's how I left with them. When we arrived at the place where the bus was parked, I asked them, where is the medicine that we are talking about? Because I know that whether they are flush or not, I have been communicating with them in Fula. So I talked to them in Fula. That's the time when they told me, you have to board this vehicle. But before I arrived at the vehicle's place, it was either me or I will be the second person before the vehicle gets full. Well, when I boarded the vehicle, before 3:30, the vehicle departed because by that time the vehicle was almost full.
Can we stop here for now, Mr. Sarjo, so that I can ask you some follow-up questions? You mentioned that the 3 men that came to you after the 2 men had left came and started pointing their mirrors at you and some of your friends. Is that correct? Yeah, for Janko. Ni mosa bol minunata kabiri wo moflol tata. Inata le nila from felndangol commencé ta from felnda
fanfle nangota kal chodi ni tere ma minu benunje.
Yes. Yes, that's what happened.
You mentioned that one of them was actually one of the two that had come before.
And you can mo sabol kono killing on new mo follow wolle natanu.
Yes.
So therefore it was only two other new people that had come.
Kamuta koyo mo fula wolle nata kotake kabri ni mo sabol natana.
Akeda wolle nyama ni mo fulo wolle nata ni sabanya ni mu nata fulo wolle nata kai sabata.
Yes. The two who came with the third person were the first time they came, but the third one of them was one of the previous two who came to the workshop.
And were these two people dressed the same way as the previous ones that had come before?
Sila ni mo fulo minu nata kotake ani o mo kilingo minu follow nata no. Ibe dum fen kilingo le dumba.
Abe si ba kiling.
They all wore the same outfit.
And you mentioned that you were sitting down with some of your friends.
Can you
tell us who your friends were?
Okay,
yes, I can name them.
Please do so.
The one of them, as I said before, that he has passed away.
Okay, Swandi Mangadi.
The second person is called Swandi Manga. Swandi Manga. The other one, the third person amongst us there is called Modu Kor. I was the fourth person.
And can you tell us who is now deceased?
Mimbanta wotondu.
Tofi.
His real name is Idrissa Kujabi, but people used to call him a nickname which is Tofi. Tofi Kujabi.
So when these men came and started pointing their mirrors and doing all the other rituals that they were doing, were they with anyone else?
Silang kabri ni mol futal ma fay commencé ta kila fam fale ndangol ta kal chodi al kam ni mo ko tan dol nata nyola le ba
mi ka bon gap ñol ba
hani
ni mo sa bol mi nun nata few len tingole be min nako mo foka koy nata feka fam fale ndangol ta ka chodi ni tere mal yi koy ni mo dol fana nata nyola le bang na botay tol mo sa bol
no e mo sa bol le nata
no it was only the three of them who came.
You mentioned that your friends said if you did not do what they wanted, they may call the green boys who could beat you up.
Ya sata jang ko itere ma fango ye yamar ko ni man songila bitani green boys sol le kumalina pour yeli pa
yala maybe because yala nga fele ndebe man ma ko ndam daji mando asike birata bina watu mina ay wojjele.
Yes, it might be possible that when he was coming he saw them, because me I was just inside the workshop manning my machine.
So at that point, you had not seen the green boys yet.
Wato minute ma be wo foka ngete nyamang green boys solo je fo.
Gonta malun na fo model loren garata to gor ma kon green boys ko.
I was not even aware that there was a vehicle there, much more the presence of the green boys.
At what point did you actually see the green boys?
Silang watu jumale tenata nyin green boys solo je.
Bedem futa da garata to watu na de je.
When I went up to the garage to board the vehicle, that's the time when I saw these green boys around, where the vehicle was parked.
You also mentioned that these two men who were dressed in red were also dancing. Is that correct?
Ya fo jang ko ko nyim mo fulolo minule fe wulengo dum be nun dongola o aketa wala nyam
ya no me dongo mun na ko tin mo be fe ngude chang na da ba fe chang na de mo chang ta ko dar wo mo dance nan don.
Yes, because when they entered my workshop, pointing their mirrors around, they were doing some gestures, just like they were doing some ritual, moving their legs and their hands. It looked like dancing.
Was there any particular musical instrument that was playing in the background?
For tantambe kosekangu ila odulanto je yetara dami.
Ndela futo garato je wado tandang budure bulije. Because ne wado nde ko
wato minne be lawo dongo la comme be min fo comme dongo wato minne be murumuru na teng tantan mulungo be bulli jeba
ani nyimmo na de kanante kama tantan de bulle enen tantan man na wolna de kento wala non
bar tantan be kuma kan nun koma
tantan kuma ran badde bato
yeah when these three people came they didn't come with any drums but by that time there was heavy drumming at the bantaba.
And this heavy drumming at the bantaba, was it audible at the place that you were?
Sila nin tantan o mimbe kuma kan be bantaba to fo wo kuma kan futata mali albe damen
en go de man jam ante ne wol man jam ni aje post ante mamoy ne because ma ngola kumo ya ante mamoy
The distance is not far. The only reason which prevented me from hearing these drums was that I was close to my machine which was making a loud noise. This is why I was unable to hear them. The distance is just like from where I am sitting to the shop where the, just near the mosque. It's just that distance.
And was this where the bus was parked?
Yes,
that's where the bus was parked.
And when you got to the bus, did you actually see who was actually drumming?
Silang kabri frada o boso be lorin dami. Inata je jumanyo lebe tantan kosola o dula.
Yano wo burga fo karinyo le baga. Wo bo kola ko ndeme mo la tanto. Tanto mo kuma kan ndem me tampo so.
Well, I'll find it very difficult to name them, but they were drumming. I don't have their time. This is why I was not interested in them. So I cannot say who were beating the drums.
And it is also true that when you got to the bus, you saw the green boys around that area.
Yes, when I arrived at the bus, I looked around, I saw a lot of the green boys around there.
Were you able to see any other people who were dressed in red apart from those that had approached you?
Sila na bota ngi mosa bol minunu e fe wulengo dum kabri frere bosoto e o mo sifal fana ngele mi alon ko wol fana ngi o fe sifal le dum
yalo nyimu na ndeka ma wada do le sa te kono do da faro kono kala mi so ko le faro kono.
Yes, there are more than those three because when the three who came to my shop at that time, some of them had already gone into the village and the others in fact went up to the rice fields to go and collect women from the rice fields.
And when you got into the bus, you said it was full to capacity.
Silang kabri dunta boso kono inata je boso fo be fare ne tep
Ndani ndaka no boso wala na di ndo lo ngole taraje wala mela cameraman wote.
Yes, when I arrived there, in fact, I found a young man there who was one of my juniors.
He was their cameraman.
He was their cameraman, sorry.
And can you tell us more about this cameraman? Do you know why he was actually filming what was going on?
Silang cameraman be min ko mo foka ako senandi mabake ka fo mole fo yalon ne munatina be mol abal camera kan
Ha yalo wo nani ngaro manna fuya ma pour ka fa ko ke mo be mo camera kan mo la.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't ask him why he was taking those images of people who were there.
And do you know for what purpose he was doing this?
yalon ne munana be woke kan
Gole poeting because ni aja ba ke kan tumando ala do gole asabo ba ke kan.
Maybe he was doing it because of his job, but I don't know why he was doing it.
And can you give us a description of the bus and its size?
silang boso isa kenya fo mole mun bosti falom
Boso nsa si fa pono.
I can say what kind of a bus it is.
Boso be ma balo be mo jamba kerol balo be mo ke jamba kerol dal.
The bus was all over painted green.
Akko pa nda mulu akko pa na ke gamda ko seu gun.
Well, the front of the
Amanga
bus,
yin first boso did
the front of the bus looked like the head of a pig, but it's different from the first buses that were running in the country.
Do you remember the color of the bus?
la kuloro hakilo bulatalal
ha
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, thank you. You said so already. Did you recognize anybody on board the bus when you got there?
Silang kabe dunta boso kono. Ye mol sute jele minul be bos minul dunta boso kono foka pare.
Ah, mol kay ngol sute ye.
Yes, I recognized some people on board the bus.
Can you tell us who you recognized and who they were?
Silang afo moli ete juma nyul sute minul be boso kono.
Ah, yalo wo ngamde dunta boso ko ngamun taraje.
When I boarded the bus, the people I found in there.
Wala mi muske ba ngamuske ba ko mum paade mu ya pano la na bidugo na do gulado. Ne nambaro se dandega.
Well, I found the lady inside the bus, the lady who brought her pan into my workshop and ran away. But all my troubles came about because of that old woman.
And what is the name of that old woman?
Otomo marambalete.
Her name is Maramba.
And was she a native of Makumbaya?
Ufonambe Makumbaya.
Abe Makumbaya jela ha.
Yes, she's a native of Makumbaya.
Who else from Makumbaya did you recognize on the bus?
Juma fana ne sute boso kono mimbote na Makumbaya.
Wala mo de chise.
There is another lady called Wude Sise.
Please continue and tell us everyone that you recognize that.
Silang mol tofo ite min sute boso kono.
Yalo abinyamena mo jama de boso kono ndem makumangol jan ndem makumbaya mandara de mange dawuda. Modena makumbaya mamullo. Bare mum problème odi. Bi ni ko wanni mo ya to fo jang. So ma o ke juwe nyamina. That's a problem. Denga amra ko momo mum betela. Iti nyanda wala tindila.
Okay, the problem with that is, for example, as I am sitting here today, the people whom in case if I name certain people here, it will create problems because those people will come and start looking at you with eyes that they don't like for you to name, to call their names here. So this is the problem because I'm from Makumbaya. We are all acquainted with one another.
And that is perfectly understandable. Would you be able to tell somebody in secret what these names are, and then it will be written down on a piece of paper for our own purposes?
Silang abeda menye fahamle kendeke. Silang fo ibe sonnale ko wol tol fo kullo kono. Isaje tol yo mol long. Isaje pour nga asemma ko na.
So di no hani mo metam la wala pan. Ko ndem makumay di wolde.
Yes, I can even name names more than 20 because I'm an indigene of Makumbaya.
Thank you very much. That will be very useful just for us to know the scope of victimization of people in Makumbaya.
Baraka bake o be makwela bake lafta lon ne mo jelle mantora ta Makumbaya sate toji.
Wala dina kunu mo bijana yan ko la ko nyugo makom la Makumbaya je. Jumade bije munga mawul mantor.
This is why even yesterday somebody called me and asked me who is in Makumbaya who is causing trouble for the people there. I told the person that, well, I cannot speak to you on the phone, but tomorrow I will be there. So when I came today, the person came and asked me, and I explained everything to that individual. And this person also recorded everything that I told him.
Thank you very much for that information. But for the purposes of your testimony today, I will send the usher to you right now. You can put off your microphone and just tell him all the names that you recall, and he will put it on a piece of paper and hand it over to us.
Yo, silanga bedame ngabe nimbarala. Yenyi kibaro senyande nyamin na bara betembo mintu say betembo mintu mbelaf la pour yemay ko fa isaje yemol be tol fonye isaje ya ni kambano mimbe bala jasa be safi yemol minu mantora ta makumba ya satetu.
Mr. Usher, just so that we are discreet, can you move over to the other side of the table and stand in front of him so that we are not able to know what he's saying? Just to the end, Mr. Usher. Thank you. Mr. Chairman, we would like to tender the witness list of victims in Makumbaya into evidence.
Council ko chairman silambete mbo min to belafla sero e kayto ay mol min to sa fe kayto don lafta ka dabula la CDRO kono.
We will submit a witness number in due course.
Numbala number fana nata
An
telephone
exhibit
number.
sorry,
Okay.
Mr. Chairman.
So before we
Ala ngi CDR kayto ni.
can we see it briefly?
Yes, please, of course.
Chairman
Perhaps
ko
whilst
bela
the-
min la ka kayto nyijibe.
Whilst the commissioners are having a look at the list, we will continue with our
Sila ning
testimony.
commissioner sol be ngi kayto jibe la do se continue na CDRO la.
Okay, Mr. Sarjo, thank you very much for providing this comprehensive list of victims in Makumbaya for us.
Sila Mr. Sarjo ko abarka bake ngi tol dinna nyame pour nga mol long minulu ya lon ko wol fana dabula ta mantoro kono manku baya sate kono.
Can you please tell us the number of people who were on that bus, if you can remember, or just an estimate?
Sila ngi mol minulu ya lon ko ye wol tara boso kono fe ko boso fatale. Isa an nanga mo hayma moleba. Ni yalo.
Ni yalo ko ni chira ko ni mo nanga no sama ni chira ko ni mo nanga no sama. To ma de sa me tsono ko mo nanga mo lebi. Bari chira on fada ni fada ko mo lo de tema.
Well, if you can calculate the amount of the people that the seats can take, yes, you will be able to know the amount exactly. But all the seats on the bus were occupied to the point that the remainder stood inside the bus. The seats were all full, and the rest stood inside the bus.
Very well. And what about the number of men who were dressed in red and the number of men who were dressed in green? Can you give us an approximate number?
Nge fa hamle ge sila ngi mol minulu fe wulengo dum. Fo sela nanga mo fono. Ani mol fana mi fe jamba kerol dum. Isela ila nombal fo molie mo jello.
Yalo wola fo Kenya o ko le ala ba ka de mun na ba ko le ala. Ni adara moto kilini na da mol boy jonda moto kilini on tonu. Tumande salon ko nyen nenu. Par moto min bije fo tata fu moto saba. So bare yamul muda wala bula da boss ol kono. Nin kilin na wala fansi moto tale pay. Ani ni mo wule mfengo.
Well, it will be difficult for me to estimate because people captured were all placed in the big bus. But these green boys had their own vehicle, and the vehicles were up to 3. And these other people wearing red also were in another vehicle. So this is why I find it difficult to estimate their numbers.
Are you able to describe those vehicles to us that the red people were in and the green people?
Sila ngi moto ibe min fokan. Ibe wala Kenya fula molie ni green o dunta dame ani ngi fe wulen tiyodo. Mo moto si fa nyaadi lo wolti.
Ah wala kay wala be mo moto fi mo damale.
They were all black vehicles.
Do you know whether they were private vehicles or state-owned vehicles?
Fo imu private moto le de bam fo man sakunda moto lomba.
No, man sakunda moto lom. Kada ngiyol je nyamenna. Wal ma kay private moto lom man sakunda moto le de.
The way I saw these vehicles, they cannot be private vehicles. I'm sure they are government vehicles.
And you got into the bus and boarded it, and eventually did you leave with the bus with all the occupants therein?
Silang al natana dum boso kono. Fal wututa kata ay niwo mo be minul dundi boso kono.
Fali bele tata nyola bang.
Ha.
Yes.
Dan jannim be wutulem bitala.
Before we departed,
Ngani boy la kumu mu fay kay mum cameraman de Moro Cisse parban wolom.
the boy whom I talked about, the cameraman, is called Moro Sise from Faraba.
Bon ntede mandi ama ngaji be tinyala tin ngati barna muso. Wala kay ko Moro nke ma be be ngote je. Sia kulu tuato.
Me, I didn't talk to him, but my wife looked at him and told him that Moro, my husband is on board the bus. Please take care of him for me.
Because 12 years mbesi in Paraba.
Because I once stayed in Faraba for 12 good years. By then, I was working for a company called Scan Gambia.
And at what point did your wife know that you had been captured?
Watu juma ila muso nata ila muso ya kala muta ko yete mutale.
Na muso ye nyuna kaka da farola. Ni ngamum fo de modu kor. Wala na muso kuma na kaya kana ta nanambang.
My wife left home and was about to go to the rice field when one of the friends who were with me inside my workshop called Modukor called the attention of my wife and told her, "Don't go, wait first." I was not there, but it is my wife who explained this to me.
And can you tell us what time you left Makumbaya and what time you actually got to your destination?
But I mean for Arkanasur.
Sorry.
Ako. Sila isa funo mole watu jumala tubota Makumbaya. Fo watu minal futata yal samba dame watu jumala woti.
Makumbaya ngo fo de ngai on della bojere. Amonto loro de mbure bare me exo ngali noko. Abe kala hapastri ma fonzo. O walla kotato fo.
Well, I didn't have a watch on my hand at that time, but I can estimate that we left there maybe around 3:30 or 3:45 p.m.
And what time did you get to your destination?
Watu jumala la futata yal samba dame.
Dolla fudo je ka fuda je yan samba dame ko bana obekala some minutes to 5 dal.
Our arrival at the destination might be around 5 o'clock or some minutes to 5.
And apart from the people who came from Makumbaya who were on the bus, were there people from other areas?
Sila na bota ni moli minul muta minul bota Makumbaya ke dundi boso ko mo kote ndol bi jere minul bota nandula karadol ma fangoto ba.
O mo ko den le wolle na de dangu jankunu. Makku galaya anin kabar ko I don't think wol na de jang.
Yes, those are the people who were here yesterday. They are from Galoya. But there are people also who came from Kubariko.
Thank you. And when you got to this destination, did you recognize that area and do you know where you were?
Baraka silan kabral futa ngindulanto yal samba dame. Yo dula sutele wala ya lonne atolbe muntole.
Ngaje lonne.
I know the place. It's not that I don't know the place. I know the place.
And what is the place called?
Because
there was a time when I was working at Palmarima. This is why I came to know the place.
And what area is this place located in?
Just before arriving at Senegambia, Marala for Bulbar. When we are going towards traffic lights, it's on the right hand side.
And are you talking about Kololi?
Sila kamunta kufebe kololi le kumufoka.
Kololi wangole foedeng.
Yes.
Yalla ni ajem ko ko tanga be bulbaldo. Amanga ko koral bi nakani bulballa. Hani ibina la le ni na do ko momi yalla ko ekatil ni yana ko. Ade beten.
Yes, it is around that area. I know the place because if you come until you reach the junction, then you have to bend. That's the area where the compound is located.
And can you take us there?
Silang fay central sambanoje.
Ide. Yes, maybe yes, you know.
Yes, it may be. It is possible.
All right. When you got to this actual place, can you describe the building to us?
Silang kabral futa wo bulato ni. Kordangi sa fon mo muli korda si fanyadi lo.
Ya bitin sa wala binadu wala bare ka fon yin kama yin korda bitan bitan. Because ndol futa wato minna. Yen jindile. Nada dun kada korda kuno.
Well, I'll find it a little bit difficult to describe the place, but when we arrived, we just alighted from the bus, they took us inside, and we went into the compound.
And did it look like it was a residence or an office?
Sila wo dulanto yal sama dami. Ani mune kamulu, kamulu wala ani fani office wala kamulu.
Yendor sini damane de. Jede je mo kene ba ken sen wote ten. Munda ko je kadu ten bar je mo kene ba ken sen wote. Nama ke yim fula wa nyamol men biye.
Well, the place where we were made to sit down is an empty space. Yeah, apart from some flowers which were around the place, it was completely empty.
And after you were led to this place and you sat down, can you tell us what happened next?
Sila kabri al tambindi wo dulanto inata sindi. Sila sa sata no muli muni nata ke okola.
Wa nangale ko nyanga wala ko. Ndela fudo ja ke be kele ko quarter to 5.
Yes, I can say that. That's why, in fact, I said our arrival there, maybe it's around 4:45.
Can you tell us what happened after you got there?
Safuno mole mune keta kabral futaraji.
Birin futaraji woni alansaro man jampanyola.
Mune keta je mune nata kyalla je kabral futaraji.
Birin futaraji wado mena do yendole sindile kondo na de ko kondo.
When we arrived there, they made us all to sit down. Then they brought food and said, let's have lunch.
And did you eat?
Silangale do moro keleba.
Domoro ko okay daro. Adindel man pare domoro kele num pro na bare. Kilimbi ye wona da ponyo ko ne ma domoro kay be pale janna.
Well, initially I didn't want to eat, but one of them came to me and said, if you don't eat, you are going to die here.
Who said that to you?
Jumale o foite.
Ngamol mun taraje.
The people we found there.
Aro woman pengo woman nyem pengo suri de. And I might inform panadu.
That man, he didn't wear any uniform or he didn't wear any of these red outfits. But I know that he is there. He's one of the people staying around there.
And apart from him, did you meet other people there when you arrived?
Sila nabota o mo de me na kumo foka. E mo dol fanan tarajele ba. Ni beje o dulanto je.
Je ngamol tarajele yalo ngalo bulo lesirin tema bonla ndol na dan dol sile dem.
Yes, we found some people there because some people were sitting around another end. So when we arrived, they made us sit at another place.
And do you know if these people like you were captured from other parts of the country and brought there?
Silang itela korosiroto nyimolu fo yetel mutale ko yete mutafana nyamen banko karadoto.
Amin ko nani ngara man fudo wol ma fon to wol ma ni Facebook.
No, I didn't inquire about them. This is why, and I didn't go to them. We didn't reach each other. This is why I cannot say anything about them.
So after you arrived and you were led to sit down on the floor, you had some food to eat. What happened next?
Silang kabral futata foi kale ale si inata kino diala pour ale sa domo mune nata ke koteke o kola.
Ina kino do ngamba ne wade mina do wade na de e kumandiro kumate pour kada boro min.
After we had the food, that was the time when they came and started taking us to go and drink the medicine.
At this point, when you came there, what was going through your mind?
Wato silang kabri te futata ngindulanto foi sita. Mune betama kon ni haklo kono.
Banda fude je fonsi anjane kan kumandi.
When I arrived there, before they called me,
yo ba me man kumandi wadu min ngakilo man kumbuta. Ba ye mun fonye ko yinga ko nda man kende ale bida boro lianna.
I didn't think about anything else because when they took us there, the information they gave us before arriving was that I am sick and I'm going to be cured with this medicine. So that's the only thing I was thinking about.
And did other people go into, did other people, or perhaps were other people given this concoction to drink before you were?
Silang ite kabri futata ye modol jele minul muta e o boro min fay pareta
mor kilinga bona ne mun dade ni yamina no wena.
Yeah, people were drinking the medicine because they take people inside. Whoever drinks the medicine comes out.
And can you tell us about those that drank the medicine before you did? What effect did the medicine have on them?
Silang fesa fono moli ye o mol minje boro mi ka funtilang. O boro e mimmi ye mune jay ay kela ay min kela.
O idol pon balu no le pon jato kona e mun kela.
Well, they themselves can explain how they felt, what the type of effects they had in their body or in their system.
Did you see them behave in any particular way?
Yejele be mañal ke kan ifangol fi kabri nyim boro mi parete yejele be maña sifa dol ke kamba.
No, manya do ten nyimpon wadum limbinda mbinda ay la kota to jana ngapa ay ngay ko keba killing wo ngole je wol ndebo le nyato iko ye wuram bire ke ye wuram ade ndebo tan je ko ndanga ngada ngalo ngoy ko ndedulola ngoy ko mpa fulamo nyin keba bi nyame yimbe sanji kema nimpen yede wuram ali ya wuram de nyaala nde nyaaje kura su ken kayroti.
Well, I didn't see anybody behaving in any particular way. But when they took us inside, there was an old man who was just after me. And when we went in, they told this old man to take off his clothes. Then I said, I was going out. They asked me why. I said, an old man like this who could be 100 years or more, I don't want to see his privacy. I'm afraid to look at this man naked.
So what happened in the end? Did you stay and watch or did you leave?
Sila mune nata ke o nyala bangu fo tuta jele ka korose wala nata natale.
Nada boro di alale ndade ndebile wadi na ndanga ko di den.
Yes, they gave him the medicine to drink, but I had already given them my back.
And when you went into this room, can you just describe what this room looked like?
Sila kabite dunta o bungo kono be boro di kandami. O bungo be nyame so fono fanam fono jamba.
Wa bungo de yala mota ye min jibinda mo jidara munna malla wolbe nyara o jidara wonat.
Well, in that house, 10 people who drank from one cup, I don't think they'll be able to forget that cup.
Fona se nyola kumo kande ela kuma kan wonat.
Unless we repeat each other's words. Bungo fango kono ako ali dundi bungo men kono bungo fango abe wala kala ngo nyinin ka kan bunya dilem
abo mbol mateng ngaboro mimbulo bungo mun kono yala ko le nyininga wa nanga yego mota ye jidara mun ta yemin wol bela kumo ke da kilinde na do mo kilinna wode salon wala kumo be mo kuma kilin wolde.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If 10 people drink from one same cup and all the 9 people their narration became one and the same, then leaving only one out, then there is no difference.
And this particular room that you were taken into, I just wanted you to give me a description of it.
Silang nyim bungo nying abe min nakumo foka ko laftel pour yo bungo la Kenya fo molie bungo nyimbe nyaadile.
Ya tan la fo wono ala so ngolo fo. Abungo ka bundi wala ka muto ko sulu mulungo.
It's a small house, just like a sloop.
Arwo mosa me sono nyinga mala na mangi jongongote. Amangi jongongote wode salon kamolom.
Well, if one looks at the place properly, if it is not a toilet, then one can say that it's a place for people to take bath in.
And what did you see when you entered that room?
Sila ite yemune je kabri dunta bunko ne la korsiroto yemune suuteje.
Gonda man fengote na manga nyabi do na pano munga. Ibina pano mi de nyabi do wolde ka.
Apart from looking around only once, my attention was all focused on the pan where that water was.
And can you describe this pan to us?
In pano Kenya fo mulia be nyaadile.
Amanga nyim na nyim fenga pano dire. Pano munga mi da ham da ga nyim nyamo ke pano mungo na de ga mum bididen. Musor ga mun da den sai ga mun ge pengodo.
Muntai kambalitol fay men kono ba.
No.
Hewol.
Ani ga hewo musor ga hewo ga pano mungo na den. Pan fulalom.
Yes.
Ndenya se da munna pan fulalom.
It's 2 different pans, but one, it resembles the type of pan which women use nowadays for gatherings and feasts, which has covers. These are the 2 types of pans I saw in there.
And apart from the pans of the water that you saw, was there anyone else in that room?
sila na bota wo pan flo le min na ko mo foka mo do bi jele bungo kono je
jaral bu ngono je mun te mun ga mol minni.
Well, there were people in there who give this water to people.
And who were these people who would give you the water to drink?
sila jumanyo lo o molti min ka o borol cika kadi yalla le yamin
yalo o fonen mo nyobe ne fengene diamo wona o mo kilo wala don kadum o pare kilo mun be ne pare kilo mun nada o pare kilo ne wala e mindiro ke wala
Mum fem faso wo wulerin tiolem bam fo jamba kretiyo.
abe mo fen wule wada male.
Yeah, it's the same type of people who were inside the room, people who were wearing these red outfits.
What about those who were wearing the green? Were they inside the room as well?
sila nginule jamba kere fengol du wol fanan benum bun kono jele
No ndemo wol jejere kadum wol be molbe siri ndamna no ko gulomo wol be kantaro ko morgani sur kantaro.
Well, those green boys were not inside the room. They were just sitting at a place outside. It looked like they were guarding people who were captured and brought in.
And can you tell us how you actually drank the water? Who gave it to you and how was it given to you?
sila isa fono mol ye nyimboro min nyami jumala ya dile la andi ya min nyadile
Ha
Yes.
o bidum fudara woto kay balanda te yaay je ko tege
When we arrived inside there is no way to refuse.
bo nde bilende fudara wato mina bine ade ye boro ye ajidaran ta o fana amanke ko pengo ni jidaran de ne jidaran ani nda manke woti nda man ni lidalati ni fole den
Fole.
ah
Yeah, okay. It is not the normal type of cup that they used for me. It was like these rubber cups, the ones which has handles. That's the type they used for me, and that's the one they used to scoop the water for me to drink.
And what was the size of this cup?
sila wo poto isa fo mol ya a danta nyadile mun pot si falo
Ala waro.
ala waro
ha yala la waro mo ta mek sono lidaro ndo
One can associate it with 1 liter.
And how many cups of the liquid did you have to drink?
ye o poto min nyajelle la
njelo la fo o poto bina aya bina wato minna ayam manan diamola akonyo ko ngesu dele
When he filled the cup and brought it to me, he started talking to me. He told me that he recognized me.
akonyo ko etelum fulote
He told me, you are the fuller.
ngai ko hani ngande manke fulate
I said to him, no, I am not a fuller.
so wata nada fonyo ko akonyo ko sa nana ye nyimboro min
That's the time he told me, now, come and drink this medicine.
wata boro bina
By that time, he had already scooped
I
the
didn't
medicine into this cup. He gave it to me.
me boro anim fongola boro lo mon nimba min nan ganyi do soram pour duro kana tammi
Well, even myself, when I'm drinking medicine, I used to lock my teeth together so that anything inside doesn't pass.
nimma son woto salo ko binyi ngol soram nan jiyo da maydum
If I don't filter the water, then I will lock up my teeth to avoid anything going through apart from the liquid.
ngo wala ke boro la be ganyi to ro da ngajiyo bi fo fati duro da mala ngabon
That's what I did with this medicine. I locked my teeth and I drank the liquid until it was exhausted. Then I threw away the dregs.
akiridan kan do ka be ka ben tulo buta ta ngabulo muta ngamunum
He rushed on me and was about to slap me after I threw away the dregs. I caught his hand and I said to him, what's wrong?
akonyo ko ya boro mon boy manya na bonna
He told me, the dregs you threw away, you shouldn't have thrown them away.
nga hanim fongola boro nimba min nem futa duro mo ngabon so gorma mole boro nya mala aboni damna nganda kala
I told him, even the type of medicine I looked for myself or I prepared for myself, I will not swallow the dregs. Much more a medicine which has been prepared by somebody whom I don't know.
o kola na ta jidaran bi ko daga na da ya dinna ko daga
At the time he went and scooped more water again in the same cup and brought it back to me.
bare ndo sa fo no ko
But I can't say that.
ndol be mun dada je
All of us who went there,
Njanindel bu fudala boroma.
before we arrived there,
Man alo man tatalla ya che boro chembo mume bele talatu.
by that time, the most powerful part of the medicine had already gone away, has already been exhausted. That's what helped us today, so that I am able to sit down here and narrate this.
So
This is how my drinking of the medicine took place.
So how much of the liquid did you end up drinking? Was it 2 cups or less than 2 cups?
La kamunta ko ite poti jelle min nyimboroto. Poti kilin nombam fo poti fula.
Poti fula? O fana udura ngami ndara ngabong.
It was 2 cups, but even the second cup, when I drank up to the level of the dregs, I threw it away again.
Akonyo ngoy kana bonga galbem fala la bari nduro ne futa do mbobo nal.
I told the man, the man told me, I told you not to throw away the dregs. I told him, even if you are going to kill me, I will not swallow these dregs, because I will not do that. This is why I threw it away.
And did they do anything to you when you refused to swallow the rest of the remnants in the cup?
Sila ye fenkere le kabri balanda ko jambol min tuta poto kuno kabri balanda ko min ye fenkere le ba.
No.
No.
Man na fengen no.
They didn't do anything to me.
So after you finished drinking the concoction, what happened next?
Sila kabri pareta ka o boro min mune nata kela o kola.
Umda ngolo fo da no kulo ndel makumba ga ndel mun da no kulo ndel mon last year.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because those people who were captured from Makumbaya, I think, in fact, I was the last man to drink from that concoction.
Dol man dum ngona de. Banda je yen sinde banda min de je.
We didn't go into the main hall. They made us sit down outside, and that's where we remained.
And what effect did it have on you?
Gola foyeten benen dol be stiren ye fo fisiro lafta tira inada molje mol kilin ka ke ku jimi ko si se kurandol.
We were sitting down there like that until when it was approaching dusk. But that's the time I saw people bending down their heads like sick chicken.
And do you know why they were bending down their heads like sick chickens?
Yalan
sise mon kuranda mun na kura ma ba dan libage tumando na movia ga bal plus modiala banne mun na kura ya ta bage e ga fa la ni jena.
Well, in our culture, chicken which are sick, if you see them, the ones that are not seriously sick, they can give it medication, but the ones who are seriously sick, they will tell you just take it and place it somewhere.
What about you personally? What effect did this medicine have on you?
Silang ite fango imboro ay mune sabu ma ay mune kela ila
inata indol be ni ga wori nyame indol be bondo wode yan be dunde bungono.
That's the time when they came for us, and we were all removed from there and took us into the hall.
And when you went in the hall, what happened there?
Silang kabari al samba holo kono mune natake.
Mo monare ya maga ya damu to ne beti no da damina isara tindu woto.
Well, when we went into that hall, every person where you were sitting down, that's where they laid down, and some went to sleep.
And what about you? Did you sleep, and when did you eventually wake up?
Silang ite dum foi sino tanole and watu jumale kunta.
Ndaman sino wo ndo ga ntafo wo ndadaye ndada ga sino de.
Me,
I
didn't sleep. I can say that it was semi-death.
Mr. Interpreter, can you just tell me what that means?
It means somebody who is between life and death.
Thank you very much. So were you conscious or not?
Foye fan kalamuta le ban wala foye me fan kalamuta.
Ndebi dam fan kalamuta wa minna. He? Go no fan kalamuta man nafa ben nafa.
The time I came to be aware of myself, well, it was quite useless to me at that time.
And when was that?
Because mommy aji aram fulo be min lo la kilimoto. Ala la de maro kono. Ni fen kalmudano. ku man ke la wolo lado o je se alongo item half wotije.
Well, somebody who had drank this type of concoction, two cups. Well, I can say that, well, if you are not dead, you are half dead.
When were you aware of your surroundings? At what point did you become aware of your surroundings?
Itinate fan kalamuta watu jumale wala ini minul be nyokan inata wol kalamuta watu jumala
Bem fan kalamuta watu minna midam fan kalamuta watu minna wo kaida around 10 o'clock again kilibulo.
The time I became aware of myself was 10 o'clock in the morning.
And do you remember what time the previous day you had been given the concoction?
silang kabiri be boro di kange folo yalo ne wo keta watu jumala.
Wa watu ngolo foite ngolo time watu ingana sai ni kulomu be 5:30 ma fola wala 5:40 dan. No, safula 6:40 6:30.
The time I took the concoction was between 6:30 to 6:40. That's the time when I drank the concoction.
And when you woke up the next day, what happened?
Silang kabina te fankala muta somo muna natake.
Also mo benga fankal muta ko ko nada benga ko de por ko ngata kuola.
When I became aware of myself, that's the time when they came and said we should go and bath with the medicine.
And when you woke up the next morning, before you were asked to go and have a bath, where did you find yourself? Where were you sleeping?
Silang kabiri wulto asomo somonda. Foy ko aleta aliye ku borola. Ite fanje muntole. Aliye suto ke muntole.
Mama ye joron damna ye suto ke wollo. Ndo da ye joron damna. Ma suto ke wollo.
Well, all of us slept where we sat down the previous day when we were brought into that hall. As for me, when I came into the hall, the place I sat down, that's where I went to sleep.
And was that on the floor or was it on some sort of bed?
Sila wod la rangol lebi jeban fo du malum.
Oh he o ma ala tendol. La raw.
To get a bed will be thanks to God. Amunta liela du mal tero.
Tepte boldo ngalla woldo.
We slept on the stairs. I slept somewhere around the stairs. Teptopo. Yemu teptopol.
Nyim fengol karole gi.
Yes, it was a tiled place.
And were you able to have a shower after you woke up?
Silang kabiri ikunita ye kule ba.
Yen ku ko daga.
Ye ku boro la fo ye ku jiwa.
Yen ku boro la ya bordo dinna ko daga.
Well, when I woke up, I was made to bath with the medicine and I was made to drink again from the same medicine.
And I'm not talking about bathing with the medicine, but rather bathing with fresh water to clean yourself.
Amantra boro la kumo fokan ye ku minna. Alafta millon na wolo fo kabiri wulta wodlanto. Ye sono le pour yete baloku ifan yete baloku pour ye fansen yande.
Min do jiyo man so do so man sarji jiyo. Ya vini man bina fo ko.
There was no water available to drink, much more water for ablution, even much more water to go and bathe yourself with.
So you were not able to drink, you were not able to take a shower, and you were not able to pray.
Kamonta ko ite alme minno je almang jiyo sotono kasal jiyo muta sakantuma kas keku
anin kasali
nte de mandol fo de nte kabin ndada ngakini odomo ngajindi mo men wala be mbala fonyo onyo somo around 7 o'clock uraro.
As for me, when we went, the food that they gave us, after I ate that food, the little water that I was able to get to drink, apart from that little water, I remained like that the whole day and the whole night up to the second day around 7 p.m. Because you will not feel to drink. You don't even have thirst.
And you mentioned that on the second day was when they took you to have a bath.
Yes, atako asomole alisamme quality kuboro.
Osoma osoma yende osoma yan sambai ko ngade ko ya dan ku ko daga.
Yes, it was the second day that yes, it was the second day that when I woke up, they said, let's go and bath I said, okay, let's go. As far as I didn't die from the first round, then I'm sure I will not die because of the second round.
Were you taken to the same room again, or was this a different room?
Silam foye samba wo bun kilingol ye boro min daming pour kate baloku.
Wala kilingol.
Yeah, it's the same place. There's no other place, the same place.
Were you given more of the concoction to drink this time?
Sila wo boro ya mindinu minne ya dire la kotke pour ye mingala ba.
Ha.
Yes, that's the same thing I drank again.
What was used to bath you?
Yemuneta ke wala?
Huh?
Yemuneta ye baloku wala?
Ani jidaron go ta ya so count.
It's the same medicine. They just fill it. They fill that cup with it and pour it on you.
And how was this? How did this bath come about? I mean, did you have to remove your clothes, or did you have your clothes on?
Sila nying balaku nying bori balaku tata nyadi le fo. Ye ni la fengole ku nyola wala foye la fengole wurale.
Nim fulanjang ka yenni fengole do nuko mimbala o around 10 ma pon la. You just won't wala nyam.
Well, for this second time, I didn't take off my shirt. My shirt was on me, and they just filled the cup and poured the water on me with my shirt on.
And was this the first bath or the second bath?
Silam fo wo kuonging wolom fulanjang oti bang fo wolom foloti.
What on 6:30 le? You don't 10 o'clock till below.
The first one was around 6:30 the previous day.
MP.
This one is the second day, 10 o'clock, around 10 o'clock.
You haven't told us what happened during your first bath. Can you tell us what happened then?
Silang kabri be ku kam folo mo fo molie. O sata molie ba nga wo fana moy.
Baru ngolo fo de ngo. Biri bende ku kan wado mina folo la. Ke ba mo bende nyato. Ego ngalo ngajibe. Ngoy ko ndo kela na dan kodi. Biri yo ku wado wado ndenata.
Sai yela don ko boyla le bang.
Folo don go botale ha.
Yes, that's what I said here. I said the old man who was with me just behind me, when I was there, they told the old man to take off his clothes. That's the time I protested, saying that this man is an elderly man. I wouldn't like to see this man naked here. That's the time I gave them my bag, and they bathed the old man. Then afterwards, it was my turn. Then I took off my shirt, and they bathed me. That was the first time.
Thank you very much for that information. That didn't really come out clearly, perhaps through your testimony or through the interpretation, and that is why I had to ask you again. And for the old man, did he have to strip naked?
Comme abaya wulunya memba.
That I cannot say for certain, because when they were about to remove his clothes, I gave them my bag because I didn't want to look at that old man naked. When they were completed with him, when they were ready with him, that's the time they called me and told me, now come. Then that's the time when I went near them to take my turn.
And apart from your shirt, did you have to remove your trousers?
Sila na botela dondi ko min fo ya bondi. Ila kurtoldu yewol fana wurane.
No, kurto mo wura.
No, I just took off my shirt, but my trousers, I remained with them.
Kurto nga ngole sabaro bare ma wurande.
I rolled up the legs of my pants, but I didn't take it off.
So you were given the concoction twice to drink in the course of 2 days.
Munta ko ite nyim borol dilele si nyafulal nyin tilifulol ko ya dilele si nyafulal.
Sinya sabare adina tilifulo ko no.
Well, it was, I can say it was 3 times in 2 days.
Tilifulo ya jidara fulay dinna.
Because the first time I drank 2 cups filled.
Yo tilifulo njang ya jidara clean dinna.
The second day I drank only 1 cup.
And the bath was also twice, the first day and the second day.
Silam bala ko do musi nyafulal ti lu ko ni ngafula njang.
Ah.
Yes.
So after the second bath, can you tell us what happened?
Silang kabiri ku si nyafula njang di mune nata ke wokola.
Ah, bele nga ku si nyafula njang ya da wado wo mo tilula nzapo tilula mafangola sumia mandu.
Yeah, this was in the afternoon time when I took the bath. Well, it was not in the cold season. I was not feeling cold.
What happened after that, after the bath?
Did you
remain in Kololi or did you leave?
Beni yang kusi ya fulan wala dong. Yo around kunga punya mana 7 ma fangola. Wato le inada po e konga sei.
7 wuraro. Amunta biri ali ku talantan wato wali ha. Al tinyanta jele kotake.
Ndiriende jele fo 7 akoro wuraro ma fangola.
Okay, after taking the medicine the second time around 10 in the morning, we remained there the whole day again until around 7 p.m. when we had to leave the place. Because we arrived at Makumbaya around 10 o'clock at night.
And when you arrived at Makumbaya, can you tell us what condition you were in?
Well, truly speaking, when we were arriving at Makumbaya, the little strength I had when I was at Kololi, I had no more strength in me at that time.
And how did you get home?
The time I last saw peace in my body was when I was boarding the bus. But from then on, I cannot say that I had experienced anything good with my system.
How did you get home that day?
When we boarded the bus, it looks like the man, after he ignited the engine, that was the time when my stomach also went on. I think it just like somebody ignited something in my stomach. From then on, I had no peace.
What ladder ngaje koko yala natat friend yala be boss okono jempo malo for wato.
That was the time when I realized that a close friend of mine was also on board the bus. That was the time when I became aware of him. But he didn't come to drink any medicine. I don't know why he was there.
Because I didn't know that
because he was the person who, in fact, later helped me. Because the driver of the bus, because I started running on inside the bus saying that this man cannot drive, he's going to kill us. He will run and catch me and take me back to my seat. I told my friend, tell him to leave this vehicle. How can I come from Kololi after drinking this medicine? Now this man is about to kill us. Truly speaking, my condition that day, from Kololi to Makumbaya, only God knows. Because the shirt I was wearing, all the back was turned up, all torn, because I even don't know what tore my shirt. By the time I was arriving at home, in fact, I had left my shirt behind with my shoes. It was the following day when somebody brought my shoes and the torn shirt to me. When we arrived at Makumbaya and we alighted from the bus, I think it was around that time when I alighted from the bus, that was the time when I got little peace. I was with somebody called Amaduba. He told me, let's hold hands, let's hold hands and march together. But he said no. I told him, no, that's not safe.
What tamitana?
The man passed.
Ndala korna nala korna manjampanyola.
Our compounds are not far from each other.
Ndata da bitigodo.
I went to the shop
Ngombata la morsi manda.
because I thought that by the time I arrived in my home, people had already taken dinner.
Insem furu ngolo sang.
I bought sanfur
Ani ataya.
plus attaya
Ani suguro.
plus sugar.
Barlabon. Allahu Akbar.
But towards the end,
Nin churu nim fango nim buro kedam bulle ko. Igam da moya mane bodo sanem bitigodo.
because
Pour ka do kondo.
that loaf of bread later on became something like I was having a bag of rice with me.
Billahi nga muda tenne nga buro muda tenne. Teng.
Because
mano go na dalam kondo. Na bitik tikla. Billahi wallahi.
I was unable to hold it with one hand. I had to put my two hands together to hold this bread. In fact, later on, I had to put it on my head, just like a heavy load.
Erem fuda so gono don sita.
When I arrived at home, I sat down.
Gonna muso nga adafa jindi.
I told my wife to brew some green tea.
Mburo kundungu nga mburo fenge.
I cut the bread into pieces.
Omburgo ngoba nte mana ko dama nganye nga mburo le.
I ate the bread until I finished the bread. Then I started asking for the bread.
Fula. They
had to buy another loaf of bread. And I completed, I ate these two loaves at one time. In fact, I was still asking for more bread. I nearly died at that place. Well, towards the later on, even the elders who came from the village to come and look at me or to compliment me, some of them ended up crying. Well, something like that which happened to me or to others was something which was very strange. But only Allah knows what has happened to us. And people who were there knew. And to cure us, I can say it was only Allah who helped us.
Can you tell us what happened to the rest of the people that went with you? Did all of them survive?
Well,
I have already said that until we wrote some names down. I remember for Wolukono. Molu bijele menu fata bang. I've had, I understand. Yes, I understand. I understand.
It was a question asked as to if everybody survived.
Well, that's the way it is. Some of them passed away, but the rest are still living. It might be 2 people or 3 people who passed away.
Can you remember who died?
I think the first witnesses named them here.
I'm very sorry.
The way I said it is because I know myself and I know how things went.
That's fine. I just want you to move on to perhaps what happened next. Did you receive any important visitor after you were released from Kololi?
Yes, after this incident,
one day or 2 days.
I think after 2 days, There was one young man from Makumbaya.
Won sa to fono.
I can call his name.
Walin Khalifa Sallah na daya.
That man came with Khalifa Sallah to my home.
Kabenga Khalifa Sallah bidingaje.
When I saw Khalifa Sallah,
Apollo yem kumanda ko yes Mr. Sarjo nga yesa.
he first called me and said, Mr. Sarjo. I said, yes, sir.
Akonye fo bi janna de nga ko ha janna me yate.
He asked me, is this your residence? I said, yes, this is my place, this is my home.
Akonye badanga da bundum.
He told me, but let's go to Bundu.
Nga ha do wole nte si bundum num bare nde mandara jera.
I told him, well, I was performing a job in Bundu, but I don't live there.
KB jemme. Keba.
Keba Nyadi.
Jemme.
Keba Jamme.
Bare ka fa KB.
But he's called KB.
Walnin Khalifa Sallah na daya.
He came with Khalifa Sallah to my home.
Akoyo ko nyimfana da bo mol kono ya mumu ya mun samba.
And he informed Khalifa Sallah that this man is one of the people who were captured here and taken away.
Wadre Khalifa Sallah na da fu ngata su kono.
That's the time when Khalifa told me, now let's go and sit and go to your home.
Bare tonya be da menna Keba le fa ko longo be bala pala noma.
But truly speaking, it was Keba who said that sympathy comes when people know one another.
Khalifa Sallah njibe do mun da be kumbola wallato.
Khalifa looked at me, he nearly cried at that spot.
Haklande kununde na bi do nyoy nyame le opso kono.
Just because how the condition I was in when we last departed from his office.
Another interview.
Then he interviewed me.
Mumbe ke da nga be fu ko nga fo nyame na janga be fo wole nyama.
I explained everything to him, just as I narrated things here today.
Na dunu ko fundo nga nyiga na wole nyama nga ngo yin dunu ko jere.
I went for my shirt. Which was already in rags. I showed it to him. I told him, in fact, this thing was brought for me yesterday. That's how he took my words.
2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days later,
Banjulunding police station nada.
Banjulunding police station people came. They told me. They asked me, are you the man called Alkali? I said yes. They asked me, are you also called Ansumana? I said, when you are not asking for anybody. You have to ask for one. If you ask me and said, you are Mr. So-and-so, I'll tell you yes. They said, I asked them which Ansumana. They said, Ansumana Sarjo. Then I said, yes, that's me. They said, okay, let me board their vehicle and go. Sorry, before that even happened, a police vehicle came from the village. The same KB was on board that police vehicle. I was sitting in my home, plus some friends. We were drinking China green tea. I saw a bus coming. When my wife saw this bus coming, he told me the policemen are coming. She told me, why will you run away? I said, to run away? What have you done? She said, no, this year there has been too much trouble. I told her, yes, let them come. Whatever they are going to say, we will hear it here. Because in front of my compound, there was a lot of sand. Sometimes vehicles get stuck there before passing. That's where the vehicle went off, the engine went off. They alighted. They asked me, are you the man called Alkali? I said yes. They asked whether I am also called Ansumana. I said yes. They told me to board the vehicle. My wife said, you see, this is the reason I told you to run away. I told her, if I run, where am I going to? I have my family here, my compound here. I'm not a stranger in this country. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't fight with anybody. Well, the reason they are taking me, they'll tell me. I asked her, what's happening? They asked me, that the time they asked me whether you are the man who Khalifa Saleh came to visit, I said yes. They said yes, you are the people we are looking for. I went with them to the Banjulunding police station. They didn't detain me. We were sitting in their hall there till around 5. That's the time when they told me that we will not take the case here. Your case is going to Banjul. That was the time when they put us in another vehicle. They took us to Banjul. We arrived in Banjul.
Police headquarters.
Police headquarters, at the police headquarters. Then we were told to proceed and go to the NIA headquarters. Then we went there and sat down there.
For 7 o'clock
till 7 o'clock in the evening. They are just passing on and they were just passing around, but nobody told us anything. One of them was just passing by when he suddenly kicked my leg. He told me sorry. I said, okay, brother, come. I asked him, you brought us here like bags of cola and dumped us here. What's going on? He told me the guy who brought you here has gone out, but when he returns, he will tell you the reason for bringing you here. We were there until we performed the dusk prayers there. We prayed the last prayer there at night. After the last prayers, I was sitting at the door. Then I saw Khalifa Saleh coming in. Plus Jesus, Esa. When they came in, Jesus, I don't know whether it's because I didn't know him, but that was the place when I came to realize that this is the man called Jesus. When Khalifa looked at us, when he recognized me, he said, Al-Kali, you are here again. I said, yes. He told me, well, I'm sorry. I said, no. You are the patriotic son of this nation. You are doing development for this nation. That's where my discussion with Khalifa Saleh ended. When his trip with Esa also ended there. I didn't know later on where they went to. Then until late at night, around the middle of the night, that was the time when they came. They said they were going to take our statements why we talked to Khalifa Saleh. I think they started with me, and that's where it ended. They didn't take anybody else's statement. When I arrived with the incident of the Green Boys, they said, let me not talk about the Green Boys. That year, the suffering and hardship I encountered, only Allah knows. From that moment, we were released. But from Banjul to Makumbaya, we hustled it for ourselves. They took us from our homes and to Banjul. But when we were coming back, they didn't help us. They didn't do anything for us. We had to hustle for ourselves and come home. The time I arrived at my home, it was almost dawn. The person who took you away, had that person informed you that, well, make sure you bring along your fare, that would have been easy with us.
So, ndela bata ni nyunu tema anata da barsa bata sembo fe betu abena da dibinde fon la ko daga.
Well, that's what ended. That's how it ended between me and them. But the hardship and suffering now came back on me.
3
good days. I cannot be myself. Stomach pain was permanently on me, continuously, no day, no night. It all went on with vomiting. Later on, I became so weak and lean that it really gave me a problem. In fact, at the end, I didn't know what I was vomiting out. That's why it's good for a good man to have a good wife. And a good wife should be married to a good man. That's how my wife ran around trying to help me until she met my elder brother from the same mother and father with me. He told him that if you don't, if I am what for koto. Hello, if I am for koto. Okay. He was my elder brother's son. So my wife told him that if you don't come for your father here, he will die here. My brother told his son that all the relatives living with us in Makumbaya here, none of them has even looked after your stepfather. That's the time when my elder brother's son left all the way from Casamas to come to Makumbaya here with fare, with some money. He came here and took me from here and took me to Casamas. I was in Casamas for 3 good months, and this vomiting didn't stop. It went on. So until the time when I became a little bit better, I told him, now I think it is enough. Let me go back to my home. I have my family there. That's how I stopped driving, and that's how I stopped operating that machine which pounds schools. The reason today I am still alive and enjoying it is because of Allah's help. That's why the elder said, if you are doing something, always remember the future and prepare for the future. When I was working, my property doesn't belong to me alone. I spent it for friends and family. Anybody who comes to me for help, if I have, I will never leave you to go empty-handed. That's what Allah is paying me today. This year, making 4 years. I'm a farmer. I was a driver. I was a tractor driver in one company. I had an international driving license. But today I have lost all that. It has become a terrible thing for me. If I live here at the moment, even with this bottle, if I hold it in my hand, before reaching that shop, I will have to sit down and take a rest. Where I am sitting, if you hear my voice talking, you will say that this man can beat up to 40 people in a day. But today, even a baby, I am not ready to even argue with the baby. Because of the condition of my chest. If I walk just a little distance, I become so tired that this thing has really given me a serious problem. In the morning, if I wake up, What helps me a little bit, what helps me is I will fill the drinking cup with water from the jar and I will drink it to finish. That's what helps me. After that, then I'll take a walk around. This is what I have to say for the time being.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sarjo. We're really sorry about the suffering that you've had to go through. We've almost come to the end of your testimony, but I just have a few follow-up questions to ask you before we end. You mentioned...
Barka bake Mr. Sarjo, be hakidan la kuol min beketela na barka bake yen min sata mule jande silan janding be parela be la flake nyinin kare dantang la.
You mentioned a particular Halifa Sallah. Can you tell us who he was?
Ye moto fanye kwa atom Halifa Sallah leti. Ko sa fanye jumala tete.
Ani amange jumala de ndo ngalon.
Well, it is not like who is this Halifa Sallah. I know him personally. Akenyin ka wala jumala bu.
Because in campaign ko to be bara be campaign wa de na da palo na so ko na kanin ka balo.
Akenyin kale silan o Halifa Sallah. O fo mole jumala tete.
Politician yeah, he is the politician, and even during the last campaign he came all the way right into my compound. He said he came to look at me. And after that I can say he is also a journalist.
So is he the politician and journalist we know?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know the reason why he interviewed you?
Interview.
Interview.
Ha, ne bang.
Khalifa sallangalo na kumbul babulo bare dalilo munatina ya interview. Nganyim boyo mum fale ting. Ani wala nata.
Well, Halifa Sallah, I know him as my right hand. But the man I named whom he came with, well, I think that man led him to me.
So, malong wokete bulunyadile foka futa nyimboyo ma ana duna mol kampur kamol ninenga.
I don't know how he met this boy whom he came with, and I don't know how things went until to the point whereby he came with this boy to meet us.
I just wanted to know why he wanted to meet you and to know what happened to you, the reason behind that.
Ko alafta millon la munat na Halifa Sallah nata pour kanake interview. Alafta wolon na munat na alafta kana interview.
Ngoro poete yana wo nyin kamano munata na wala ka ko nyin kamata ko. Nyin argal mi enda afana dabe mol kono mi yanu ngata mindi borola.
I think the reason is that the boy I'm talking about is the person who told him that Al-Khali was also abducted, taken away, and given this medicine to drink. I think that's what interested them to come and see me.
Thank you. And were you told the reason why you were arrested after you spoke to Halifa Sallah?
Silang kabiri nyimbol na te muta. Kabiri Halifa Sallah ye interview fa pareta. Ya fo ele munan na ye muta. Ni police kunda.
Policeman. Ngoro poete. Ego Halifa Sallah na munna.
What I'm saying is that they said the reason why Khalifa came there was he was mixing up the country.
Sorry, can you repeat the answer?
He said Khalifa Salah's reason for coming to see me was that he was mixing up things. He was causing chaos, something like that.
And that is why they came to arrest him?
Yes.
You also mentioned a particular Jesus, Ensa.
Jesus leti Ensa.
Nana long ala dungu kang ngame ya kumande woni amaga Isa Jesus. Nada je ko tege abelori alba interview.
I never knew him before and I never saw him before. But that day when he entered into the room where we were, I heard people calling him Esa and Jesus. That's how I came to know about it. And later on, I saw him when he was testifying in front of the commission.
And during this time, did you know what position he held?
Silam betembo minto yalo ne muni mala makamoti.
Before you know about somebody, it should be something that you know him before. The reason why he came to the place where we were detained, I don't even know that reason. Because I heard him saying that those who were giving the medicine didn't even come to his office. That proves that I've heard him when he was talking.
And do you know what his full name is?
I know that he's called Esa Baji.
And you mentioned that he testified before the commission.
Yes, I saw it on TV. And even where I am sitting right now, my children are in front of the TV looking at me.
Indeed, there. And this is the Ansar Baji who testified. He was the IGP at the time when you were taken to Kololi and given that concoction. Is that correct?
Bara silang ni Ansar Baji wolom IGP wato te kabrin yal samba Kololi katal mindi nyimborola.
Yes. Foye boto yalo nko atelom police la nyaton koti automobile.
Ndede ni nyala ba ndimina lon nako Ansar Baji dum kadum mo man dara bunda mun to go bunda ka be lon abukol yala bagala.
It was towards this end that I know his name, that he's called Ansar Baji. But something where you are not involved, you will not know.
And did you have any discussion with him whilst you were at the NIA?
Silang kabirite be NIA bulunu wato. Ini Ansar Baji kacha soto leba.
Ana kondondora man kunte ma tokora man kaja.
Even greetings didn't transpire between us, much more to discuss something.
Amallo malo.
He doesn't know me and I don't know him.
Atamata tenne ko ngama kapnyo ba ko
when he passed us, that's the time when I heard one of my friends saying, this is the man called Esa Baji, Jesus.
How much time did you spend at the NIA?
Silang ite tuta NIA kordata fo wuchu juma.
Hane amang fango amang watu fango le mentilo boy tilo fengela.
It was
ngam fo don kabo sebina ko len del fulere je. Fo njane be bola je watu men sa fo ran maybe ngwa da bawol. 12:30 or 1 o'clock.
Well, it was not a full day. When we arrived there, it was around 7 p.m. And by the time we left there, I can say it was around 1 a.m.
So you did not spend the night there?
No, ani.
The
rest of the night I spent walking to come to Makumbaya.
And after all this had been done, did you eventually get to find out what was the reason why you were taken to Kololi, given this concoction to drink and bath in?
Silanka bringing cool beketela. Wokola itinata alone munatina. Inata almutajan kal samba Kololi kal mindi o borola.
For nada mulonya sifanyari.
Hani akola foisina moy ko nyindali la kari nyine asabu yen samba Kololi pour ka borodina.
Ha yaro obo fokane bare yaro nde ite nada nde kanyamena. Baye ko nde mankendia ani ko yembulo yibe ko nde mankendia. Well,
initially, I didn't hear that. What they told me was that I was sick and they were going to cure me after they looked in my palm. Then, later on, after the whole incident, I hear people saying that we were captured because they said we were witches and wizards.
And you have already told us what impact this has had on your health and all the pain and suffering that you've gone through. Did you have any information after that about who sent the witch hunters to Makumbaya to capture you and to treat you the particular way that you were treated?
Silang okola ikibaro mwele kalong jumale wo molkinam kanal muta kalsamba kabo Makumbaya kalsamba Kololi katal mindi wo borola nata okibaro mwele bang mi yo molkina
mo inform soto mo kibaro soto bita ponye ko Carla ni mo kinan tempo ninden. Bande fani la diamo fama futa okumo da fa.
Well, I didn't hear anybody saying they were sent by so and so or so and so. My discussion with them even didn't reach to that point.
You mentioned the fact that when the witch hunters were in town, they're being driven in state-owned vehicles. Is that correct?
Bari ya sara janne ko nyimbuwa motolalu kabiri be nung sate kono ini mansa kunda motolle be ini wolle nata.
Ha, ini mansa kunda motolle nata. Kali anu ana keda ko ana keda sujar motolle be mansa kunda motolle.
Yes.
Na ma kena keda nyimfengo le be mansa kunda motolle.
The vehicle they used were all government vehicles. Even the soldiers, the vehicles they used, I can say they are government vehicles.
And therefore, do you believe that the government was involved in this whole operation that involved you?
Sila kamuta ko isa fono ko mansa kunda dabula tangin kuol kono. Iminata minla atol contenting. Mansa kunda dabula ta kono leba.
But hanna mange motote.
Even if it is not for the vehicles,
Ite dimbal maraida suwo kono.
you have your family in your compound,
Anu korami de talde.
and the compound belongs to you.
Di nye si se sunya jana.
And this man steals a hen or a cock or from somewhere.
Inate ya.
They came to your home
Iko ni si se sunya le.
and tell you that your son has stolen a chicken from somewhere.
Yo ko de da fo ya bang.
They make that until at the end.
So ma do tata ba sunya ko tege.
Tomorrow somebody else goes and steals a goat,
Ani o korra kili ngolam.
and it is the same compound,
Ani di ngolam.
and they are your children.
O de ku galmite yego.
But then you should know something about it.
O de wo mota fu no la mo nye ga nyanga mara ko mansa manfen kalmata ko do.
Then because of that, nobody can say that the ruler is not aware of what's happening.
Anne ya dago sate ko ne ya na mangen sate ko no.
Even if not they are coming into the village.
Algalo ya kalmudawo.
Whether the alkali is aware,
Ama kalmudawo.
whether he is not aware.
Bar folla aldia ko ya fo wole ya fo nya motina sate ko no algalo ma kalmat. Tumando wata ma kalmuda.
Well, the people talking will not say that the alkali is not aware of it. The alkali should be aware of it.
Can you please tell us who the ruler was at the time?
Sila fo sa fono molye chumalo banko nyaton koti wo wato.
Amuda wo ga ko. Sanyi fula ko mbola sansa wala ko no.
Well, 2 years back, that's the fence we are in.
Can you tell us the name of the ruler who was there at the time you were captured by the witch hunters?
Foto fo molye lafta wala moyle da kono. Jumale be no mu.
Yande bi abuda nyimbor program wala. Anna karde para woldo.
As for
Wala
me,
karde ndadi la APRC la ko tege.
as for me, from the moment I left drinking this medicine, that's where I tore my voter's card. I decided that I will never offer my vote to the APRC.
Nanama nge opposition
I have never been an opposition.
dolum balandole de.
We are from the Balanta tribe.
Dol man chamfano.
We don't know to betray, it is not our culture to betray people.
Parne mini yelo la nge mini fiola.
But if you made us drink blood, we will make you drink pus.
Wad nang kabini nyim ko ke dawato ngana ngalo no ko.
That's why when this happened,
Ndani nyindi danola.
I know that I cannot go on with these people.
Nakate ngasto boldo.
That's how I stopped my voting.
Foka tuko fonyi manja kundalo ta smola.
Until these new governments came into existence.
Motan denda ko munna.
Where 10 people are joining one thing,
Alala mo nyima bijele.
you should know that even it's going to be one person, there is somebody
Wala
who
nyima
is a godly person.
Wala nyima ta kunda barkande.
This is why this new government is far more better.
And are you saying that you hold the APRC government responsible for what happened to you?
Sila kamunta ko tebe min fokan. APRC man sakunda ite yo ko la wolle kan ko wolle o ko sabu itema.
Por gena ala jamano la.
Well, it happened in their time.
And who was their ruler at the time?
Sila njumale mila nyato koti wo wato.
Mo nyada ngode. Afona mo mbele nyada ngode.
Même mumbela nyaton koti wala mujumati tela londoto.
Gambia kono jamu mbele nyada ngode no. Wala me yaya di.
Well, the man leading the country at that time is the man called Yaya.
What is his surname?
Akontongo du.
Jamelo.
It's Jamme.
Yeah, Jame. That's what I wanted you to say.
Yaya jamma kala fta priyo le fo.
Thank you very much. We have come to the end of your testimony, and I will hand over now to the chairman for any questions the commissioners may have for you, and they might come back to you and give you an opportunity to say any final words that you may have.
Okay, Janiba an over Nilma, Janega an over Nilma. So say, ngani ne de nyanga magada ni soja ro na da makuma yaten. Ponda ku be ko ndima.
Okay, now before handing over, I would like to talk about this soldier who came to Makumbaya so that I can clarify things more. I want to tell you what, how his things are, how he's operating. When he left my workshop, I never saw him again. Until when we went to the place where he drank his medicine, that's where I found him. He asked me whether you are among these people captured. I said yes. That place also, that's how my discussion with him ended.
Yo silanga ko abarka bake silanga beda mi nyinin karol bantale sila be dila commissioner sol la ni wol fana nyinin karo soto ise nyinin ka ni o manke ise so pour ye ko makango fo jama molye e be mol yamar la nyamem be tar la nyamem be nyomuta la nyamen say na banko.
Thank you very much, Council, and thank you very much, Alkali Ansumana Sarjo.
Commissioner Chairman ko inumbara council wala mloyati akoite Ansumana Sarjo fanan inumbara.
Your children who are watching you on television now
akoila dindigul ben be jibe kan television to saying
should be very proud that their father has come to the commission here today.
Ako wolu nyanta nganyala nyina ko bi mfa ma feler sirin commission nyati lingula abe kumolu foka menketa.
Come and assist us
in
creating an impartial record
puruka kuda da me yalon ko wolem kusotoringuti mensi safe purusini
of violations of human rights and abuses.
Adama ya nyanta tinyalu menu keta jang anin tilimbali yalu men yalon ko wolle keta banko kan.
From July 1994
kabo July 1994 sangokono
to January 2017.
Na January karo kan 2017.
We thank you very much for your testimony. Commissioners, if you have any further questions to ask, please indicate. To Commissioner Jones, you have the floor, please.
Commissioner Jones, wole lafte nyinin kala.
Thank you, Chairman, and thank you, Mr. Sarjo, for your testimony.
Commissioner ko abarka Chairman, abarka bake. Abarka bake Mr. Ansumana Sarjo.
Okay, thanks to you also.
I would like to know, were you the only one who was given a bath and made to drink the concoction on the second day?
Ako. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Ako alafta milonna fo yete damale kunu aning yete damale mindi boro la sinya fula njango asomo ba.
No, so amangenda madide. Maria obinyame na kebulo london.
Well, I was not the only one, but that's just like men, the secret that men keep.
Can you give an estimation of how many people were made to repeat the process?
Silangi so mol fonye ananga mum geleti mol mi mindi boro la sinya fula.
Oh, na nga wongo ma wala tende me panya pula ko ros. Del ya mi ngamage gelo ebelo de ki record. No.
Well, I cannot say anything like that because after your turn, you have to leave because you cannot stand there to watch or record. You leave the area.
Thank you.
Numbara.
Thank you very much. There are no Commissioner Kinte.
Commissioner Kinte, wale lafte nyinin kala silam.
Assalamu alaikum, Badem.
Commissioner Kinte is saying greetings to you.
Yenyum poko ila dendiko ya kala mutaibe boso kono ko dendiko be faran ko.
You said that on board the bus, your shirt got torn on your back, the back side all got torn up. I didn't even go home with my shirt. It all got torn at the place where we were. The following day, that's the time when they brought my shirt to me.
Okay, bari biri iku watu menne fango idendiko kende male shei balo bala.
After taking your bath, You yourself wore the shirt when it was in good condition. Yes.
Wati jumale yakala muta ko dendi ko be farata because you ka komalem yal na koma mu jama jama o de fango mo fara mo fango e menka fanna jama jama ka kenya tole in komalem mo dole o ke bari yo kala muta wati jumale ko dendi ko koma be farata
ndebo kala muta watu minna ko ngamum fo nyunu jam ko mfo la tat frene yala be boso ko no je ndefa ma kala muta aro manda bor mi wala atata mun na malo wol fan kam mako e pour kam muta ningo be borra dai fo ma fo wala wol kam mako kam muta wol na dan na don go sambana ani na samato
no mo la kamunda wodo
excuse me commissioner, let's just wait for the interpretation of your question and then the interpretation of his
answer. Thank you. Ko la dondi ko mo le farata yo adun hadama dum nin dondi ko be la dunding nin ko mo farata asike woko mo dole yoke bari nin misali kama ifango menke wakake dondi ko nyaato le yalo so silang bitunga kanyinin kanu wolela wo keta nyaadi le dondi ko mo farata nyaato be betari
ela o mo tonyade yen ngaro nyana betata tonyalo
yes
the
question is very good because as you stated it rightly, when you are wearing a shirt, if the back gets torn up, it is not yourself, but the front, you are responsible for that. Something that you have recorded when it was taking place or happening, well, to narrate that will become easier for you. But your question is a very good one. Why I said it's a good question. This place, we forgot about that. Because at night, the time I felt that I was seriously tired, I was fighting. I was fighting with the green boys. This is why I said not all can be narrated. The ladies who were present, the suffering they were going through, what I saw, that's why I fought. This is why I said your question is very good. And somebody who is fighting, but me myself, when they kick my feet under me, I was just like a cat. I was very agile because where they think that I will fall, I will not fall there. That gave me a problem. I suffered through that. Fighting. I fought really. Yes, your fighting was due to the reason that these people were about to cause havoc on other people. Then you saw that and got up and fought for those people. Yes, I fought for other people.
Thank you very much. There are no further questions. Mr. Sarjo, if you have any final remarks to make, please proceed to do so now.
Chairman ko inumbara, wairi commissioner sila nyininkar mantu ibulu, ako sila ngabe silo dile ite fanana. Ni ite fana ye kuma soto ibe memfola, Gambian kolu, ila sate o molu, kuo menketa mensi badi ya choki kanse indi nyokan, ite fana si ofosai.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin.
Thanks to Allah on 3 occasions. We all came here in peace. Now it is time, very soon we will disperse in peace. Alone, that alone is happiness. What I can say here, my first advice will start with myself. And I am doing that still. Because if I had not been doing it, this is not the way. Every person, whatever you see, you should know that the day you were created, you will arrive at that point. If you get long life, then you have not passed anything, and anything has not passed to you. But I can tell fellow Gambians, fellow indigents of Makumbaya, and you people who came here, today I have to thank God very well for all of us present here. God's people who are godly are amongst us here, and I can say many of them are sitting here today. In Jambur, some people didn't know me, but others know me. The person who taught me driving was also taught by somebody from this village. And after that, villagers, people from indigents from Makumbaya also came to stay with me at, people from Jambur also came to stay with me at Makumbaya. The first that I want to tell the Gambian people, let's unite and try to help each other. Whatever happens, let's forget about that. Let's look for tomorrow. In God's name, if our children come and find us in that situation, one mistake happened yesterday, it will not occur again. The reason why I am saying this today, when we are staying together and we are in bad terms, and we got children who also are living in that same situation, then the man who can take the person's compound who I can look after, there will be nothing like that. The person who is going to take care of our country will not be available. Every person, your door should be given to the honor. The elders should know their own position, and the young ones should know where they stand. Both male, female, and the young ones. In Makumbaya, truly speaking, I can say that I was born in Makumbaya. But if you find them together in a conflict, catch this one on this side and catch the other one on this side, just separate them. If you cannot do that, go your way. You will never see indigents of Makumbaya. You will never see indigents of Makumbaya taking arms against each other. They will just shout and talk. Anywhere, wherever you go, troublesome people are living there. If good people who make things good are more than the bad ones, then the bad ones will not be able to do anything to you good ones. And I saw that sign in the Gambia here. There is no village in this whole area where I have not trodden my feet. I will not talk about Kiang, not Kiang. The same applies to Jara. The same goes for Badi. The same as in the provinces. And me, every tribe, I can sit with them. 7 languages. I can speak all these languages fluently. I'm not talking about other countries, but in the Gambia here, where I can enter and be able to not be able to take care of myself, then you will know that the problem is with me myself. Then if that's not the case, I will not have problems. But I'm saying in Mandinka, I can say that in Fula. I can say that in Jola. I can say that in Balanta. I can speak that in Wolof. I've never been to school. I've never learned ABC. But I look like somebody who's from a university. And Portuguese,
it
just looks like I am a teacher in Portuguese. But in the Gambia, I thank God because of the Gambia. The Gambia is is seriously united. I worked a lot in this country. But still it remains. That's what's making me unhappy. That made me really unhappy. You, the elders sitting here today, my age mates and my elders sitting down here today, I express my sincerest thanks to all of you. Those who are guarding the country, let's give them their share. Let's give them their rights. If we don't give them their rights, we are sleeping on our beds at night when they are going round. If we cannot give them anything, let's tell them thank you. Be mojama. So many people saw me here today. Yesterday they didn't know me. Today they know me.
Mr. Chairman,
this is why, Mr. Chairman, this is the advice. I want the Gambia to become one. Let's become let's become people like we are from the same mother and father. Gambia, let's look on our country. As for the Gambia, one thing. We who came here, it's not because we are happy to come here. Well, and it is not because you people are happy for us to be here. But everyone who sat at this table discussed, talked about his ordeal or her ordeal. Then I pray to God for Allah to help us and make things easy for us. Now I am thanking all of you. Let's all understand it like that. Well, after that, just like I am here and I am going to Makumbaya, but I have many people's telephone numbers. Any problem that I have in my body, between me and people, I will call you. This is what I have to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sarjo. This brings us to the end of the proceedings for today.
Mr. Sarjo,
tomorrow will be the last day of our public hearings here in Jambur. We'll start our proceedings at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Thank you all for coming. Meeting is adjourned.